To me, as a future teacher, being culturally competent means getting to know all the students individually, learning about their home life, their strengths and weaknesses, and their background. Being culturally competent is a continuous learning experience for teachers because of diversity in the classroom. No student situation is identical to another's. Cultural competence is also a key tool to fighting and advocating for social justice. On the cultural competency continuum chart, I see myself as being on the level of cultural competency. I am committed to working to have an inclusive and comfortable classroom for all of my students. I understand that all of my students are different and face different obstacles in school and at home. My job is to understand these differences and work with them to ensure that my students have all the tools that they need to be successful in spite of their differences. For instance, being mindful of the types of assignments I give out. If I know students do not have access to internet at home, it is my responsibility to ensure that they can have some type of access to internet in class or to accommodate them so they can leave class maybe to go to the library to get on the internet so they will have their assignments due regardless of the fact they don't have internet access at home. Also, if I know a student is weak in a certain area, I can learn their strengths and use their strengths to help build their weaknesses up in that area. For me, to get into the next step of cultural competence, I need more experience in the classroom setting. I don't know everything. And the more I have experience with different kids from different backgrounds, I'll learn how to deal with them and how to make them comfortable and learn more about their life and their experiences in life. Everyone, like I said, is not the same. So getting more experience in the classroom will help me to accommodate all students. I also need to gain a deeper understanding of myself. That way I can work on any biasness or any implicit bias that I may have. Understanding what makes me think or what I think of when I see certain people or certain things is a key tool to becoming culturally competent. I would never want to be biased against a student in my class, so understanding how I think will definitely help in this process of getting to the next step of cultural competence. I will also continue to research multicultural education and cultural competence through teacher journals and other educate and workshops with other educators and administration. I'll also get involved with local community outreach programs. The best way to understand different cultures is to become a part of it or to dive into it. So getting involved in local community outreach programs will definitely help. That way I can actively participate and learn firsthand about the communities that lots of my students are a part of. In the future, a culturally diverse classroom, I see it as being comfortable, happy, and interactive because no child will be afraid to express themselves or lack the tools that they need to individually succeed in class and in life. I will ensure that I'm respecting all the students in my classrooms as individuals by getting to know them as individuals. I will be sure to read their student files to know about their history in school as well as their backgrounds at home. I'll also have icebreakers in class to get firsthand knowledge of them so they can tell me about themselves. Outside of icebreakers in the classroom, I intend to have open discussions with my class. That way everyone will get to know each other, everyone will feel comfortable with talking with each other. Because in the classroom, we are like a small family. So we must speak to each other and be comfortable with speaking to each other to ensure the classroom runs successfully. As an educator, it is my job to teach students curriculum, and also it is my job to ensure that they have an inclusive and comfortable environment to learn the curriculum.